This episode is brought to you by 20 Past 4, your one-stop vape and head shop. They get new stuff weekly. Stop in and check them out. 4 locations, 2 in Great Falls, 1 in Helena, 1 in Billings, and Guerrilla Warfare Apparel. The best gear in the fight world. Join the Guerrilla Gang in 2023 because we are taking over. Be sure to use our code TWB10 for 10% off at checkout. That's TWB10 at checkout. And Jamie St. Mark's.
Who's ready for the weekly bust? You're in the right place if you came to catch the show. Tithe and Levi are the names of your host. Who the next guest is, I really wanna know. Conversation escalating, let's get to the show. Who's ready for the weekly bust?
Season 4, episode 11. Boom. There we go. Christian's camera's good now.
All right, let's go. So, welcome to the show, man. I'm glad to have you on.
Appreciate you having me on, guys.
We hope we didn't interrupt your workout. I know that was in the process.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm
Cool. So, dude, you got a busy schedule ahead of you. How is that?
I do, son.
How is that fitting into your modern life right now, man? It seems like everything, the world's going to shit, and then you got a huge fight coming up. Is it hard to stay focused?
Honestly, mate, as of recently, I've just been super focused on, working with a few clients and just, working on my own training. Again, just, working on getting all of my shit in order as such, So, I've been super focused in the gym. I'm making it all work, mate. Making it work very well. And, training's been absolutely amazing. Really has. Everything's been really good.
Hell yeah. So, for the viewers that
don't know you, we like to start the podcast off by having you do a little deep dive on yourself. So who is Jake Brutal Bostwick?
Hell yeah.
And where are you from?
Okay. Jake Brutal Bostwick is myself, obviously. Born and raised in southeast London. I grew up there. I grew up in, a place called the Ferrier Estate. It's a proper dive over here. You'd say hood. I suppose it's whatever. It's messy.
We dug into it. You said you grew up in East London. Is that
Southeast, South
London? Okay.
Southeast London.
SE3 was my area code. I always put it on my hashtags on my stuff. So SE3 is just where I grew up. And my mum lives in SE10. So SE10, SE3, they were like my 2 postcodes that I was hanging around,
Gotcha.
So whatever. Southeast London. I started training when I was maybe 7 or 8 in Taekwondo. I was one of them kids. So I had a lot of trouble at school and stuff. A lot of fights and whatever. So my dad had me in training and doing Taekwondo. Then I got into judo. At the same time, I was playing rugby, and I was pretty decent at rugby. I was playing rugby for maybe 5-6 years, from when I was maybe 12, about 11, 12 till I was about 16, 17. And I was doing Taekwondo for about 4 or 5 years, from about 11 till I was 15, 16. And then when I was at that judo club, I started going along with one of these guys that trained at the judo spot. I went from there. I started training with him in a church on a Wednesday, and it was like this MMA training. I'm just going right back, so it has to get me thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
I trained MMA, bro. Like, I can't even really remember what we was doing. Honestly, it was like we did random stuff. Like we did the stuff where you sit and squat with your hands on your hips.
Like Taekwondo type of shit?
I was going to say, I think that's Taekwondo.
Ground and pounding on the bag and other just weird stuff, whatever. It was just 1 time a week. That's all I did. That and my judo. And I had no striking or anything. I didn't learn really anything. I could just fight from my childhood, I was just always fighting on
street fighting and shit.
Whatever. So then, whatever. I went to this church and then a fight opportunity popped up about me fighting in MMA.
What age was this about?
I was 16. I was 16 at the time. And my dad, we knew, obviously, I was only 16. It was pro rules. Obviously, you had to be 18. You could legally head stomp a grounded opponent. I was 16. I was at school doing my exams.
God damn.
Yeah, if you look, yeah, it's like, yeah, proper. It's funny. It's like, yeah, it goes way back, mate. And so yeah, whatever. I was fighting a guy who was 24. He was 6'4". He would just come off a win. And it was my debut, bro. I didn't have a clue what to expect. I was a kid. I was at school. I was doing my exams. I remember because I went to school like the following day. I fought on a Sunday, and it was Cage Rage Contenders 1. I was at 185. 16-year-old kid went in.
185 at 16 years old.
And I just went, hit him with a right hand, knocked him out. He had to have gas and air, like completely knocked out. And I was like, damn, that was fun. Like,
that's a hell of a first fight. Fuck yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so then that was it. I just fell in love with fighting. And then, yeah.
Did you become like the high school star at that fucking point, man?
You say it again?
Were you like the high school stud at that point? You go into school the next day, you're like, yo.
Honestly, yes. I was doing my exams, so I was like finishing up school. But yeah, obviously everyone kind of heard about it, and everyone had like because the fight was only 9 seconds. So so I had it, and it was I had like a Nokia, and it was like you could send it through like Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Phones together.
Yep, you got to put them.
Yeah, sending it around school. The people were like sending it around, you know. So that was cool.
That's hella cool.
Then I just fell in love with fighting, and then from there I went on a tear, had three fights, and then I had a bunch of losses and trying to figure out my life, what I'll do. Kept fighting, went on another tear, won another bunch of fights.
So early on, man, you said you were into rugby and shit. We know that that across the seas, soccer is the dominant sport. You know, football.
Yeah.
You were also said you were a knucklehead. Did you get involved in any firms or any hooligan type of activities?
Actually, no. I weren't really about that lifestyle as such. You know, I worked the doors, so like all my dramas and my problems were like working the doors. Honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, the football stuff. Honestly, I don't care about football. Like, I don't mind playing it here and there, having a bit of fun. But like, I don't follow teams. I don't know nothing about nothing. My cousin plays for a team called, I believe he still does anyway, called Stevenage. So yeah, I know he plays for a solid team, but that's what I know really about football. I really don't care.
Okay,
fair enough. Yeah. So if Instagram's not working, I'm gonna go live on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is not working. So tell us about playing rugby growing up.
Yeah, no shit. That like so.
Because you're the only second fighter I know that played rugby.
And trying to pursue the fighting career, you know, little injuries. Like I broke my thumb on my second fight, and then I couldn't play rugby. I remember I was 17, and I couldn't play. So my thumb was broken, and then I was out from rugby. And I was like, damn, I got to kind of make a choice. You know what to do? And I was like, I want to do the fighting. So that was it. I went to work. I left school, went straight to work. I was like just doing like general labouring, you know, working for like 50 quid a day, like $50 a day, $60 a day, just like cleaning up shit on working sites and stuff like that.
I think we've all been there, right?
General work, that was it. And then I would like go to training at the night time and whatever. And I was trying to pursue the fighting and a lot of travelling, a lot of trains, a lot of.
So, what's your primary base, man? Are you just you a pure bare knuckle fighter, or like did you do any professional boxing or anything like that?
I've had one boxing fight. I actually tore my bicep in the first round, completely detached it in the third, and I earned myself a draw with one hand.
What up, Serge?
That wasn't terrible.
We're a brutal Bostwick.
But since that, I just jumped in with a bare knuckle, and obviously, I'm now just. Fighting with a bare knuckle scene. I will box. I do want to box, but for me, I've been really trying to find myself and find my groove with a bare knuckle. And I feel I've definitely found my little niche. You know?
Yeah, you've been fighting fucking beasts, dude.
So. Yeah, you ain't fighting no slumps, man. You've been fighting straight gang members, bro.
Yeah, I'm not fighting no gang. No, I'm fighting actual fighters, and I've been educated by that.
A little muffly.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, you've been fighting good-ass fighters. Like, we just fucking had an episode with Francesco Rique, and...
Come out. It's live on our YouTube channel.
That guy's a savage, bro, and we know how tough he is, and he... you threw hands with him, and that's a fighter in particular that has thrown hands with beasts as well, man. So just by saying that you had fought in a ring with that man is just saying statements in itself, man.
Yeah, we had a good scrap.
Yep.
And then We just watched the Julian Lane one while we were just sitting here waiting.
Oh
Yeah. We were chilling, man. That was a fucking war, bro.
Nah, I just had my face punched in, bro, for 5 rounds. I didn't do shit.
Regardless,
that was like
dude,
your
you had
first
some
PK.
hard hitting punches, so you can't take anything away from yourself or Julian. Julian's just tough, bro. You hit his body at one point, I think in round 2 or round 3, dude. That looked and sounded like it could have broke a fucking rib, bro.
Yeah, nah, my lane fight, I wasn't there in that fight, mate. That's a whole other story, that one. But it is what it is. I learned from that, so yeah.
Yeah. You didn't. It doesn't seem like it bothered you too much. So mentally, you didn't have to bounce back
No, at
from
the
the
end of
loss.
the day, for me, it was that was my most educational fight. Yeah, mentally, physically, how much damage I took to weather the storm, the mental battle I had with myself during that fight. It wasn't necessarily what he was doing. I can beat the fucking shit out of Lane. There's nothing about him. It's whatever. It's just, I just was not there, mate. I just was not there. But
Do you plan on running that fight back?
I think I would love to, and he knows that I would love to, you know. But yeah, let's see what happens. At the end of the day, I just got to take care of business in a couple of weeks. That's my priority right now. I'm just focused on what's at hand.
As I say, yeah,
whatever leads up after that, or whatever we can set up. You know, I'm looking for entertaining fights, mate. You know, I wanna be an entertainer. Like, I enjoy fighting, and I just wanna like really put on a good display. Really do.
Yeah, you got a big one coming up. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's shine some light on your
March 17th, he's fighting Isaac Doolittle down in
massive
Del Rey.
fucking fight. Massive fucking fight.
Yep. St. Patty's Day. How can you go wrong? Bare knuckle fighting and a couple beers. Happy days for the non-alcoholics. Yeah, whatever. Just have a water or a Diet Coke. But come on, not be watching. You know, like, yo, it's going to be a great card. The card is absolutely stacked.
Oh yeah,
really is a
top to
good fight
bottom.
card. Yeah, man. Just you know, I'm coming guns blazing. You know, I never disappoint. You know, I never disappoint. I never not give you guys a show. And yeah, I'm really looking to perform and really put on a good display of really what I've been working and putting together, you know. So yeah,
I think you got a really good advantage coming into this fight as well. One of the advantages that you have is that you've seen a lot of Doolittle's talent on display when he fought Richmond.
Yep.
I think that he personally, to me, he was winning that fight until he got clipped. And Mike put him down in the end, you know what I mean? But
In the third, he controlled that whole second though. That was a damn good.
I would
fight.
say the first and the second was Doolittle's fight, you know what I mean? And
You give it both.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
I mean,
you know, he laid onto him. I could tell Richmond wasn't there, bro.
something was different, right?
Richmond wasn't there, mate. I can just look at that and know, as a fighter and someone who turns up and doesn't turn up, I'm telling you, Richmond wasn't there, mate. And then I bet if you speak to him and you spoke to him, he'll be like, no, I won't. I'm telling you. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. He weathered that storm, and you know he got hit with some shit. And yeah,
Do you know what's so crazy is that we interviewed him, dude, after he took the belt.
He came back and fucking, you know, stopped him. But at the end of the day, Doolittle is tough. You know, he's unorthodox. He switches his stances. Like he's a bit everywhere, you know. But I've had really good sparring. I've been drilling really well. I know exactly how to fight him and his style, I think. Well, I know. And I'm going to display that. So
I can't wait to see it, dude. It's gonna be awesome.
It's a good matchup. It's fun. You know, he's tough. He's durable. You know, he's coming down. Says he can be his first fight down at 175. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him in person and actually really sizing him up. Other than that, mate, I've been watching his stuff. I'm ready to do my thing, mate. Just really want to put on a good display.
Have you
Ready
been
to
working
get out there and bang, dog?
Have you been working with any sparring partners in particular in bare knuckle that you could name or anything like that, training wise?
No, I've been working with some boxers that give me good feels on stuff, and you know they got backgrounds in wrestling and I understand the clinch, and you know they give me a really good feel for what I need. My work's pretty private, honestly. When I really think about it, like my training with Phil DeRoot is normally just me or me and Tim. We have fun with it, but other than that, it's always just me. It's one-on-one stuff, and then when I do my boxing or my striking, or my boxing or my sparring, You know, it's with about 5-6 different people in one small facility. It's not like, you know, I'm in a big gym with loads of people. Like I'm just around.
Yeah, that was my main question. Is if you had a lot going on around you, or if you're in a real tight, fight camp. Because I know that fight camps can get fucking weird. People bug out and they go and do their own weird thing, or they usually do it
like a nice private gym or something.
The people I work with, it's very small. It's like a small little family, you know. Like Kevin Gleason and Jeff Poritz are my two coaches. Lorenzo's down there. Medina, he's a boxer, like really good heavyweight, future superstar, mate. John is my sparring partner. Sapida, is it Sapida?
Look at these guys.
I don't know. But I'm getting really good sparring, really good fight. There's really good guys there.
Oh, we got audience members in here, man. We got our little brother and my homeboy, fucking Eric. They just rolled into the studio too, so we got audience in this motherfucker, man.
We got Brutal Bostwick in the house.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's about to fight Isaac Doolittle.
Is he? I know. I seen you was live like 7 minutes ago.
Yeah. I was gonna say we just barely swore into it 16 minutes ago.
Because I pulled up on Weezy.
Yeah, no. So, dude, hey, this is let's show this shit real quick. Let's just show them what we got in here. So, we got your audience members, bro. Hell yeah.
Hey, what's happening, guys? How we doing? Much love.
Yeah, you too. Much love, bro.
That's lit.
This is a bad motherfucker right here, bro. Like legit.
You got a fight going on?
Yeah, you got some bad motherfucking fight. He's fighting a tough dude, motherfucking too. So it's like a super fight, actually. I mean, if you guys kind of watch Bare Knuckle, which I know you two do, it's Brutal Bostwick fucking fighting Doolittle, man. That's his opponent is Doolittle.
Is he fighting in Denver?
No, he's fighting in Delray outside.
Delray. This is why, we're trying to get to Delray, to be honest with you. So we want to
heavy on the brain today.
Yeah, we are actually considering buying the tickets today to go down there. So.
I just asked because I'm in Denver like next month.
Denver's the following month.
Yeah. Next month.
That's where we'll be at. But Delray is gonna be fucking massive, dude. Have you ever fought down in like Delray or the Miami or Hollywood or anything like that? You fought in Hollywood, right?
Yeah, I fought Hollywood.
Yeah, you fought in Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Delray scene looks like. Have you had a chance to look at the venue?
It's an outdoor. It's a tennis center. It's an outdoor event.
Yeah. I guess it's at some tennis court or some tennis country club, or it's supposed to be sick.
It's called the Delray Tennis Center.
Yeah, dude.
Center.
I heard it's one of the fancier venues that just it looks like something straight out of like a video game or a movie.
That's what Chef told us.
Yeah, no. Honestly, Chef. I think it's going to be awesome. I think they're going to do really well with the production and running it well.
Oh, the production's insane recently. Have you been to any of the shows recently?
Not to the last couple. No, I've not been about.
Levi, why don't you just tell him? It's been tell him the Knucklemania 3 was fucking insane, man.
Dude, that shit was next level because that was the first time they brought that overhead banner.
Okay, yeah, no. I watched the stream. It looks amazing.
Oh, dude, seeing it in the works though, it's like a new monster. Because we've watched, we've been, behind the scenes a few different events, and we've watched it come progress. And when we were there, we're like, holy fuck, this is crazy, man.
Yeah, now they have the swinging mic so you can hear the knuckles more and shit.
Bro, you punch really hard, so they have these mics that drop down from the center now. And it's fucking insane, dude. Like,
yeah, it's two of the directional mics that you put on a
like a string or something.
Like
a
studio camera, and they have them in an X. So yeah, it covers the whole ring. You can hear everything. It's fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's just
that'll be new for your fight. In that since the last time you fought, that'll be a new addition. So you're definitely gonna hear your punches crack off now.
Flesh just smashing, as Fenner says.
Do you have any words for Doolittle or anything like that, or are you just gonna keep it humble?
No, honestly, no. At the end of the day, straight business, mate. I'm not here, to talk any shit or whatever. I don't give a shit about any of that, mate. Honestly, it's straight business. I'm here to prove myself against another athlete who's doing the same thing. It's
fuck
really
yeah. No, I get down with that, man. I respect the fuck out of
it's
a humble
time to
fighter,
grab
man.
the lunch pail and get to work.
I'll shake his hand, and I'll try to knock him out, and he's going to try and knock me out, and I'll shake his hand again afterwards and be like, thanks for mate, and well, there we go. Put on a show.
Well, here we go, right? We put on a show, and that's what we came here to do.
I like it like that.
Two savages, dude.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he has like a universal fucking acceptance towards other fighters too. It seems like. I mean, I haven't got to speak with the man personally, but
Who?
Doolittle. He's just
okay.
universally liked, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like everybody wants to talk shit on him. Seems like he's just a man of business.
He signs a
it seems
contract.
like
He's ready to
just
scrap.
about it, you know.
Yep.
He's tough. He wants to fight.
I was, dude,
But
because
yeah, it's 4-1. He's legit. He's beat people, mate. He's not an idiot.
have you had an opportunity to party with Yuli or anything? I seen you did a podcast with Don't Blink.
Yuli?
Yeah,
Yeah, me and Yuli are close, man. Yuli's my boy, mate. Yuli's proper cool.
he's a fucking cool
I
ass
said,
dude.
weren't you guys
man.
just working out together? I think I just seen that. Maybe I did.
No, not recently. That was an older picture. I just posted because he was fighting in London, so I just sent him some love, you know.
Yeah, that was dope, bro.
Yeah, no, good for him, mate. No, he's doing good. No,
He
I
can't-
like Yuli, mate. He's a really. I met him maybe 5-6 years ago, possibly, for a friend called Days, and yeah, man, we just kicked it off. We just started talking about this life and this and that, and obviously started training, started hitting each other, and was like, yeah, you know. And we've always been super cool. We shot some videos together and stuff like that. Yeah, man, he's super cool. I really like Yuli. He's just a really good person. I'm glad I met him over it. He's cool people.
He's been real. He was super fucking cool to us, man. He told us to touch down right when we get down in Florida. He's like, make sure you tap in with me because I'll show you guys out. Make sure you guys have a dope ass time.
Yeah, he
did. He's cool, man. He's a good person. He's a proper family man. You know, he's all about his family and his kids and his missus. And he's just got such a solid heart, mate. And he's good people to be around. He really
Right.
is.
If
We've
it
done
ain't broke,
streams together.
don't
We've
fix
got
it.
fights together. You know, I've gone over there just to have food and just hang out and stuff. So yeah, Yuli's good people.
Okay, so back to the Doolittle thing. Do you have anyone you want to call out after that? Is there anyone on your mind?
Happen to
For the
say
next
everything
one?
goes well. Do you have
Yeah.
anyone in mind afterwards?
Honestly,
Or is there any
like
one specific person you wanna fight?
If I show up and do my thing, in a good fashion, I feel I should be in title contention. I'll be straight up shouting out for the belt after that because I want that shit. And obviously, I need to earn that, so I need to prove that. So once I do so, see what's up.
If you knock out Doolittle in a statement fashion, I think that will be a certain question for you on whether that title shot's right next in line. You know what I mean? Honestly, I think if you make a large enough statement there, I think it's definitely in the question.
100%.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, he just went with the former ex-champ or whatever. Richmond, a tough boy, mate. You know, he weathered that storm, went all that way, and just got stopped. If I stop him in a fashion, then what was that saying? You know what I mean?
That's exactly it. Yeah.
So mate, I'm just really looking forward to showing my work, mate.
Fuck yeah, sure. I mean, I got a question for you when it comes to your tattoos, man. We are a fan of a DMT and a diatryptamine, and dude, what inspired the fractal style tattoo, man?
Yeah, it looks like it goes from one.
It's tight, dog.
Yeah,
I gotta know it.
It goes to a lot, yo. If you done DMT, bro, and you're like staring into my arm, you'd have such a field day.
That's what's up, man. I was like,
I got like I've added a lot. Obviously, the tribal's all old, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
This is like ancient, but then I added everything else. Obviously, I got Bostwick.
Oh, that's dope.
got,
Yeah, dude. I seen all the fractals and shit. I was like, dude, I gotta ask. Man.
Yeah, I just added all this to the tribal.
Oh shit.
piece.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
sick as
that's
fuck,
cool.
dog. It's tight, dude.
It accents it well too. Like
So obviously, I've still got more bits in there. You know, I've added all this grid shit.
So I don't know if you're watching the show live
Still
while
got to
you.
add some more up in there, but whatever. Filling it all in, bit by bit.
Sure.
Date of birth.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like you've added a lot more since you've even just got in the BKFC.
Yeah, I agree. Like he's definitely
I've got
detailed and
inked up
filled
more.
in.
You say?
Yeah, it seems like you just added like more tattoos since you've been in the BKFC.
Yeah, I have since I started against Tyler Vogel. I've added quite a few pieces, honestly. Yeah, I've added quite a few pieces.
So I don't know that if you know or you're watching the show, but you can watch the show live right now. But I don't suggest it because there is a lag compared to when it's live. But we have viewers right now that we opened up. So this is a new platform for our show, you're live, man, on 3 different platforms currently, and we have comments and shit coming through. So if they pop through, we're gonna introduce them onto the screen. Possibly, I don't know if it shows up on your end.
Yeah, like see if I show this
it pops
to
up.
my boy Jake.
Yep.
Yeah, you can read it.
Their energy helps recharge my battery for sure. I love you reading
Human
about human design.
Yeah, so like
stuff like that.
we're gonna have shit coming through, and I'm just gonna ask our viewers that are watching if you guys have any questions that you guys have for Jake, man. Be sure to ask him and drop them in
Throw
the
'em at
comments.
me, bro.
He said he said the
Don't
door's
hesitate.
open for anything.
Yeah, do not be shy, man,
there's-
and start throwing us some stars, baby.
No, we said we were
it's on the
fans.
bus
We never said done. We never said
on-
that. We said we were
We're on
alleged
YouTube
fans
and
of DMT. We never said anything
IG
else.
For this isn't working, but we're on here.
Allegedly.
It's like the fuck is.
So
Like,
how,
you're talking about human design.
when did you guys when did you fly over to the States and kind of call it home?
I say I kind of called it home after like a couple years of being here. You know, traveling back and forth. I was in a long distance relationship, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then we kicked it off. We was together for 2.5, maybe 3 years. We ended up getting married, got married. And then we was together for again another few more years. Fell into some issues. Got divorced, went our ways. I've had obviously then tried to figure out my life after that. Being fighter, the MMA, I had losses and then wins, and I've just been all over the spot trying to figure out what's going on. And now I'm at where I'm at. And but I say
He's
now
from
I've been
Southeast
calling it
London.
home. I say for the last 6 years of my life.
So
I have been here. I've adjusted to the weather, the people, the culture, the roads, the lifestyle.
Yeah, dude, America rocks, dog.
It's rock, and
I'm
you're
still
in Florida,
very
so it's
British,
really rock star
but,
lifestyle.
like, even my words are changing a little bit and stuff, but I'm still myself. You know what I mean?
So do you prefer it here in the States versus being back in London, or?
Yeah, all day, mate.
Yeah,
I do.
okay.
Honestly, yeah. The weather is the biggest thing. The opportunities, I feel there's more opportunities and stuff over here.
See, I hear that too. Yeah.
I'm just surprised to hear it because London's so fucking
But
massive.
I
dude.
just had that same conversation with Chef yesterday about the northern hemisphere weather, and that's why he even lives down in Florida.
It just makes you happier.
He said because he's like,
Yeah,
man, I was
yeah.
fucking seasonally depressed, and I'm not even gonna lie
No,
about it.
and yeah, that's another thing that my whole
Come
family,
get a res accent, Wesley Keegle says.
my family and shit. They're from Oxford, and fucking they would say it's rainy and gray all the time.
Oh, shout out to Mike Quigg.
St. Patrick's Day, Del Rey. What was
Yeah.
what was the one before that?
He said come get a res accent. That means come
Come
scan
get a
the
reservation from us natives, bro. Come hang out with us.
We had another one from our mom. She asked, "Do your tattoos tell a story?" That was a good question.
That is a good question.
So some of them do, some of them do. I've got like some, I got like my dad's hands, for example. Like, that's
Oh,
like
shit.
one of
Yeah,
my
that's
dad's hands,
tough,
like
dude.
a portrait, like father, like son.
Yeah, no, that is
my
fucking
dad,
tough.
my dad has that also. I had this butterfly done for my mum with some sobriety and stuff. I got my mum. I got mum on my hand. I got a few little things, but they do have a story because I remember times in my life when I've done them, things that were going on in my time in my life. I got 190 plus hours of ink on me. So obviously, yeah, for me, I remember where I got stuff and where and how, and yeah. So for me, it's got a story, and I will hopefully maybe at some point bang that in like a book or something.
I like that.
So for people who are working out and training and doing the fight culture, the fight lifestyle, what do you have for recommendations for people who are in recovery or trying to recover their bodies from a fight, or even from sparring, like from training camps?
For recovery,
Yep.
Sauna, ice bath, resting, mate. Sleep is so important, like so important. But yeah, hitting the ice bath, mate. You can start hitting ice baths ice plunges a few times a week. Sauna doing rounds in the sauna, mate. I hit the sauna a few times a week. That hot and cold contrast, good rest, good hydration, good nutrition. All of that is the biggest thing.
Do you do cup therapy or anything like that?
You what?
A lot of people do.
Do you do? Are you doing the cup therapy? That's kind of been like a new trend. And Levi, what are you doing?
Cup therapy, cupping.
I'm going live on Twitter since we can on Instagram.
You say cupping?
Yeah.
Cup therapy.
I get cupping done. I don't just have like straight suction. Like I'll get like greased up and like a suction cup and like it moved around and then worked and just getting a bit of blood flow. I don't try to keep them on, and I do have a few bruises on me, but I try not to get bruised up.
There you go.
Like that.
Okay.
I do cold baths, like cold plunges myself.
Yep. Yeah.
Cold baths or cold showers, either way.
Amazing.
Jake said we should do
as
it.
long as it's uncomfortable. It doesn't matter. As long as it's uncomfortable, every day is at least.
Right?
Yep.
It's big, dude. Just even getting,
Good for the mind.
telling yourself,
we need to do a weekly bust ice bath interview attempt.
Fuck that, dude. Yeah, right, dude. My little shrimp would just be sucked up, bro. Just freezing, trying to pop a good question off.
All right, so what brought me to even to message you was the fingers for toes or the toes for fingers debate. Let's talk about that. Because I said it's an easy answer, and Ty said it's not.
That's not an easy answer.
So let's see. Would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers? Let's hear the answers, and then we'll talk about it. Yeah, you.
I like 100% would have toes. Fingers for toes. That's an easy answer.
Yeah. See, that's what I said.
You got base. You got more base. You could probably run faster. You could, you got longer toes. Bro.
Yeah, but then see, now you're stuck back. You regress to all fours. You're not gonna walk like that. Not standing up.
If they're in the same position, bro, and
your body would adjust,
like
you'd figure it out. You figure it out.
100%. Especially if your big toe was your thumb. You're figuring it out.
Do you think you stand on your toes then?
You legit would be a monkey.
You're right.
You grab stuff with your toes.
Yeah, but monkeys, they're all fours,
Oh, he's wearing the rock and the Crocs. Hell yeah.
Come on, bro. Always.
I'm rocking the hey dudes.
Fucking Crocs, those things look like they came from county, bro.
Bright orange.
No way you'd have the abilities of a monkey.
Bro, I got like
dude, you could almost be Tarzan. What do you mean, Jake?
Huh?
Oh, our boy Jake Fenner said there's no way you'd have the abilities of a monkey but still walk on 2 feet.
There's no way. I don't think so. You'd have to all crawl like all four like apes.
No, I don't know.
No,
I don't think so.
See, that's where the debate comes in.
It depends on where your big toe is, because that's your stabilizer. So if it does move back like a monkey, sure,
so you think about it, bro.
But if it's where it's at, and you can just grip, and it's kind of like your thumb, or it's kind of like your hand.
You're guaranteed to break your toes if they're fingers.
No, you're not.
Nah,
they're not going to be long fingers, especially if you evolved that way. But if you had to just magically get them like that, yeah, you probably break a few fingers, but you figure it out.
Fuck you. Look at an ape, bro. Look at an ape.
Did you miss the debate?
Yeah.
All right, so the question, I'm going to re-ask it because Christian was pissing. Would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers? Or, yeah, fingers for toes or toes for fingers?
Yeah.
Fingers for toes, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think
it's an easy answer, dude.
But could you do it with like little...
You would have to figure it out.
Like, well, no, think about it. You know, if you're gonna switch it out and you got like the fucking thumbs.
And then say your palm's the same size and now it's just a toe, right? Your pinky's this fucking big,
you
bro.
You couldn't grab anything. Like,
yo,
yeah, this is what you do.
Yeah,
you gotta do this number.
Yeah, you're burnt, bro. I guess it'd give me some fucking fingers for toes.
Fingers for toes, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, it might not be. I don't know, the best idea, but it depends on where the big thumb is.
I feel like you have way more...
So with you coming over from the UK, do you keep your pulse still on the UK and like London's fucking doings and shit? Because it seems like London, BKFC London is starting to fucking take off. They're starting to gain popularity. I seen the Sun just ran an article on the BKFC girls over there, and that's kind of. I mean, when the
That's a big deal,
when the
bro.
Sun,
The Sun's a big newspaper.
exactly. That's what I was just saying. So when the Sun is running articles out on BKFC,
Like from Mexico.
Yeah, Gustavo.
Go, son. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
let's go, baby.
I got a Mexican hat I always wear. I should have had it on.
So do you think that BKFC is gonna take over that London fight scene? Since
Honestly,
bare knuckle?
I don't necessarily think it's gonna take over, but like, listen, the UK love a scrap. They love fighting. They love bare knuckle fighting. Obviously, they're doing very well with the production and how they're doing the shows, putting on the shows. I fought on an event over there, and it was absolutely awesome. So, I think it's gonna do very well, and they're definitely gonna keep going back for sure.
I just have a feeling that because bare knuckle's so rooted to early England. I mean, early Europe in general. Period. That it's a no-brainer that I feel like the London culture is going to embrace it as soon as it hits like the main
Outlets.
right, like
the Sun,
with
maybe?
with the Sun, yeah.
There you go.
It's game over. I just feel like it's game over at that point because it's going to have so many new eyes on it, and it's not what everyone thought
Get
it was.
Tim Westwood to talk about it one time.
Tim
It's
Westwood.
done. dog.
Fuck yeah, Tim Westwood's a fire ass DJ, dog. Let's go.
OG, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Old school.
Oh, what are you listening to on training camp? What's your music, man?
I listen to grime, brothers. UK grime. I've got if you actually go to Spotify, I have a playlist on there. That's all I listen to. I'm always adding stuff to it. It's super long. I listen to loads of songs. But yeah, just type in Jake Brutal Bostwick into Spotify or my name, whatever, and it should come up. It's my rap grime list. That is all my go-to.
That's
stuff.
what you hit in the
Okay.
gym and all that
I
shit?
chat with a bunch of the artists, we're like little friends on IG, and we comment on each other's stuff and that, which is pretty cool. Yeah, man, it's I love listening to all the UK.
It's a
stuff.
question you hear a lot. Like, give me some
Still
new
keeps me
gym
on.
music. So
Huh?
that's good for anybody that's in the viewers that's a gym goer. You always hear that, like, drop a new gym song. Then let me hear a new gym song.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it.
What
Yeah.
did I listen to in the
Listen
gym
to
today?
my UK rap and every
Yeah.
song in
I'm
there.
just gonna
is stuff
refer him
I
to your
like
playlist.
or like I mess with.
Brutal Bostwick.
I'm
with
just gonna
the
refer
grime
everybody to your
rap
playlist. I was like, dude, he evidently has some cool out of country.
I'm gonna check it out, dude, for sure.
sure.
I'm with you, Jake.
Good stuff, mate. Check it out.
So if we make it to Del Rey, you're
Yeah.
fucking hanging out with the boys, right?
Yeah, let's go, bro. Afterwards, I'll be having the fight, hang out for a bit, see the people, go hit up a McDonald's, go get my 20 chicken nuggets. It's just like my celebration thing. I've always done it. And yeah, bro, I'm having a good night. So
Hell yeah.
That's tight, dude.
See? The excitement. There we go.
I'm excited, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it's why I do it. This is why I do it, bro. Like, I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. And yeah, it's have fun with it. And I'm going to.
Throw it out there. Thanks for
Pressure.
liking the stream. Keep them coming. Heck yeah. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Thanks for everybody tuning in, man.
Anybody
and
that
all the
dropped
comments,
stars,
all that
Jax,
shit.
all you
Appreciate
guys, thank
everyone
you.
tuning in. Mad love.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got
We're
10
staying
people live,
consistent
just-
right now. Yeah. You have a dope ass poster in the background. Was that fan made?
Yeah. What's up with that?
It
I like
wasn't
that.
fan made. It was actually he's actually an artist. His name's
It's fucking
Yeah,
sick, bro.
yeah,
It's fucking
dude,
sick
dope.
as fuck. Yeah.
That's to the bone for sure.
Andrew Cotton. Shout out to my man Andrew Cotton. Chip. He's
Yes.
over here in,
Like this.
He's over in
Fucking
Miami.
sick.
He's an artist.
I'll take that from Jake Bostwick right there.
If you actually check on my Instagram, I've posted a picture of it and stuff, and I've actually tagged him. So if you want to see his work,
Hell yeah,
Hey,
man.
you heard him. Head over to Brutal Bostwick
Andrew
on
Cotton.
Instagram and check out that poster.
Yeah. So anyway, he we spoke and said about doing something, and yeah, that's what he come up with, and it's absolutely amazing. I got proper pictures and stuff on it on my Instagram, so you can really see it.
So are you
Very
pretty? Are you becoming like even like highly recognizable at home back in London or anything like that, or you still kind of gaining your place?
My UK growing up, I still believe keeps moving up. My biggest fan base is still the UK.
Nice. So what was it like fighting at home then?
Sorry.
what was it like fighting at home on the
That was
London
fun,
card?
man. You know, especially like I always fought super local to like where I lived or where I was based. So like, you know, I worked a lot of doors. You know, I worked as a bouncer, so I was working and fighting and stuff. So like, my name got about, you know, and the fight events were sick, bro. Honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
That was a good fucking
you know,
card.
the whole fucking
Dude,
crowd
like,
was
a lot
singing.
of people, a lot of noise. You know, like people like holding onto the cage. Like,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
crazy, man.
I want to make one of these days. I'll make one of them events.
That's good.
Do you know what's cool about the scenes over there is that the whole crowd gets involved. They fucking sing, they chant. You guys got fucking rhythms and shit. That's something that America don't have.
So this is another thing, and this I'm going to start on here as well. I keep telling everyone, like, you know, you're going to get tickets or whatever, you know, to show their love or whatever. I get tickets from my from the link in my bio, my Instagram, and I tell everyone to bring a flag. I want everyone to have England flags, bro, so bad. I want that place to look like a fucking football stadium. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
actually tough.
Like, I want everyone up in that bitch, like, whoa! I want to see that energy for me and for everyone. Like, I don't know. I think that would be just so cool, bro. So
if you're going to Del Rey,
make it happen. Are you
I just hope it's like that, you know?
If you are a fan of Brutal and you're going to Del Rey, make sure you bring a flag, man. Show some love.
Bring a
Yeah,
flag,
stop by your
put
local
it
Army
on,
Navy and get
fight
yourself a
one.
flag.
Stop
Super
by your local
simple.
bus, flip
Big
it
old
over.
banner, wave that shit about, mate.
Got a question
Lit.
for Bostwick. Go ahead. What did
Love
he say?
it.
Oh shit, missed it. You had a match. Have you had a match? Have you had a match with a Mexican?
Had a match with a Mexican, as in like
Fight, man.
Like, I guess
about.
a fight, right?
Yeah.
No, I actually have not.
Tinder, nothing.
No Mexicans. My roommate's Mexican,
Hell yeah.
and he looks pretty Mexican as well. You want to see him for what?
Yeah, bring him.
Yo, they're gonna see you.
Yeah, you
Let's go.
gotta see.
Hell yeah. You introduced him. Bring him in, man.
Let's go, son. Viva la Mexico.
Yo, what up? Raza. What's going on, baby?
I just got out the shower, but yeah, I'm full Mexican, bro.
All right. Well, they just haven't fought yet.
There we go.
But they haven't fought yet.
Oh, he's toweled up, too. What a guy.
What you put on the fruit and stuff?
Tajin.
Tahin. Yeah, tahin. There you go. It's Mexican as well, isn't it?
The tahine.
Tahin on the fruit and all that.
On the fruit? Yeah.
I like all that.
I've
like,
never
hold
tried
fire.
it,
Give me
but
one sec.
sounds really good.
Limey chili.
Okay, then I
Yeah,
have.
it's
Like,
pretty good, yeah.
They put it on like everything, like fucking suckers and all that shit, right? Royden, say something funny.
He just wants to see my wiener.
What do we got? Check this out real quick.
Yeah, go back real quick. Let's see that. And
I got it. This one's mine.
What? You see me?
Oh, what? There we are. Let's go.
That's a sick beanie. I like that.
That is
Come on,
sick.
bro.
Have you been to Mexico, bro?
I have not.
Neither have I, man. I want to
I've got
go
this in
so
Cali.
bad, dude.
We've been to New Mexico. Shout out.
I got it in Cali.
That's tough,
They're
dude.
Mexicans in Cali, bro.
All your Cali fans, all of California just went bananas for you, bro.
That's awesome.
In Cali is
That might be
super
the
cool. I'm actually
screenshot.
gonna put it on for a little bit.
There you go.
I honestly, whenever I do it, I like to stick my ears out. I don't like to do this. I like
You gotta tuck
little
them.
clown look like a donut. Like an idiot is what I meant by that.
Look like something going wrong with him.
Levi, what's your question, my dog?
I got one for you. So, would you rather fall in reverse or have a chemical romance?
What the fuck's that mean?
Answer the question.
I don't know.
Whoa, ask me again.
Would you rather fall in reverse or would you rather have a chemical romance?
Chemical romance. And I'm gonna lock it in.
Obviously, you guys have never heard of
My
this.
brain doesn't register.
Yeah,
that
they're
question
both the
whatsoever.
name of two bands.
Yeah.
One's called Falling in Reverse and the other one's
Oh,
called My
I
Chemical
legitimately
Romance.
thought this was a
Yeah,
question.
that's-
Like I was like,
It is
falling
a legit
backwards
question.
sucks, dude.
I mean,
What the hell is a chemical romance though? Like me having an addiction?
I don't know.
Maybe you get poisoned.
You're just
and
a
die.
drug
I don't
addict?
know. I think I'd rather
What do you mean
fall
by
in
fall in
reverse.
reverse?
I I feel like that's just you getting jerked really hard upward.
You just stand up. I don't know.
It's just called standing up.
Yeah.
Rather than
I'd rather
falling.
just fall in reverse.
Yeah, me too,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
I mean, chemical romance, that means you could die.
That sounds a little funner, though.
Or you just stop doing drugs. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like my cam.
So we got a massive fight
Or
coming
no,
up this
well,
weekend.
no,
We got
it'd
like
be-
a
wouldn't be
huge
reverse,
fight.
would it?
I don't know.
No, yeah.
What fight we
Chemical
talking
romance.
about?
Oh, yeah. You
It's
just
like you're
fucked up.
jumping back into the plane. I don't know.
So we got a massive
falling
fight
in
coming
reverse,
up with John Jones. Do you
Ooh,
Fall in reverse.
yeah.
Yeah.
that's an interesting one.
It is interesting. He's had some time off. He's had his ups and downs, but John Jones remains John Jones, and he's fighting a fucking really hard fucking punching motherfucker. So, what are your thoughts on this upcoming fight? And what are your thoughts on John?
I want to get back to the question down the bottom in 1 second. I'm going to carry on with the John Jones real quick.
Okay.
Honestly, I think if John Jones goes in with his confidence and does his thing, I think he's just going to be successful. I really do. Him with that weight change, has he benefited from it? Does he feel good with that? Only he knows that. He looks big, boy.
I mean,
He looks.
he
solid,
had a hoodie
he's
on, but he
crack
looked
hard,
he looked like he
very
was
accurate,
walking
very
good, dude.
strong,
Like he looked
strong,
like he was
he's
carrying
long.
it well.
I still give John Jones, the go because he's a savage, mate.
Levi, what are your thoughts? John all the way?
Oh yeah, you know me. Baby. I don't care if it's chokeout or knockout. It ain't going the whole time.
I don't think so either. I think John ends it early.
And then
bet
Buddy
you
has
get
that like swollen hands that's as big as this fucker. So it's like, what's up with that?
I think John ends it early. What do you think? 1 or 2, 3?
Middle of the second.
What do you got?
Ooh.
And that's after feeling him out just from being back for 3 years. Then he feels it out. Bang, bang, it's over, dude.
Honestly, it depends how.
I think we have an early night.
It depends on the feeling now for that time. Second round.
Second, yep, that's
I
where
got
I'm
mine
going.
second too. Early second too. I don't think it lasts into the second. I think he finishes it right off the top.
Honestly, it'd probably go at the end of the first, bro.
Yeah.
I think he might find his gauge, kick his fucking leg, do his thing. Bing, bing, bing.
Yep,
And then
yep.
be like, pop, and catch him because he'll be like super sharp because he's mad sharp. And especially for heavyweight, he's going to be sharp and he's going to be cracking. Bro.
He's making it to the cage. He weighed in at 248. He's ready to roll.
Yeah.
By the way, Wes.
Are you fucking serious? He's 248 pounds?
248
Holy shit.
was his official weigh-in.
I mean, I
Not
knew
that
he
I
was
paid
big. I
attention.
didn't know he was that big.
Yeah, I already did. It's
About
about
250
That's
fucking
crazy.
pounds. Holy shit.
248.
Crazy.
And this one's for you.
Yeah,
Do you
go on.
understand
Yeah, sorry,
Spanish
the
or
question.
can you
Yeah.
speak some Spanish?
So Spanish. I know a couple words. Like honestly, I'm really bad. So I know
Same.
like fresa, plátano, colada. Fresa.
More than me.
I already said that.
So
Gracias.
are you bilingual then? Like, because I know Europeans, they typically are you bilingual with Spanish or, French or any of
Yeah,
that.
nah, nothing, mate. I'm just straight London.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, but like, yeah, I only speak English.
Do you guys love to-
Sometimes I think it's a bit selfish, but at the same time, English is the most global speaking language.
Oh, 100%.
So like, if I learn Spanish or if I learn, I don't know, fucking French or German, whatever, it's like, I don't know. It just feels a lot of work and effort for one thing that it's like, is it really, really, really needed? Because most people
Right.
do speaking.
That's
I'm
exactly
really-
that's
Yeah,
exactly my thoughts on learning other languages. I have no
You know,
interest
so
in
it's
doing
like,
it.
I'd rather just be British, stay just being me. It's a bit selfish. At the same time, if we can't communicate, I'll give you some sign language or just say like drink or help. Like, I don't know, whatever. Like, if you
Yeah, like I'll figure the hand motion out when it comes to that situation.
other than that, it is what it is. I'll have to deal with the situation if I'm stuck somewhere and I only speak one language and I'm tied up trying to figure it out. I don't know.
So
Ask Bostwick what his favourite thing is in the States that he can do here that maybe wasn't in the UK. It wasn't really like that. The Everglades, the beaches with the weather.
Law wise,
Super
I think he's meaning law wise. Like, what,
I don't know, or maybe fun things to do. I don't know.
Some things, yeah, like actual things to do. Like, bro, anything in Miami we don't have in the UK.
Dude, that's what
This is
everyone
like
says.
no
Miami
rules,
is a
though.
fucking
Guns,
place to
just
be,
shooting
dog.
guns.
You know, it's like Will
just
Smith
having
once said.
firearms. We don't have guns. You know what I mean? Like really.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't.
Florida.
Do you
has-
like guns?
Florida has all
Please
the
don't even.
guns. You can just fucking. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a very good question. Like, since you've been over here, have you got to experience with guns since you never really had that opportunity growing up?
Oh yeah, I've got my own guns. I shoot a bunch of guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I guess that's
Yeah.
one of the amenities, huh?
So
Sorry.
That's one of the dope ass amenities America has that the
yeah,
UK
you can just
doesn't.
go down
yeah.
the block and just start blasting. It doesn't even matter. I was like, it's
Crazy.
Florida. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
This is what I mean.
I meant
Because
at
of
the range,
guns.
but you know, it's Florida, so you never quite know.
No, you don't know. And honestly, but because of the gun situation, because in the UK you get a lot of knife crime because we don't have firearms really.
Yep.
So you get real big jail time and so forth. So we get a lot of knife crimes and a lot of crime in general. For having guns here and whatever, people thinking, oh, ain't that scary? Like, yo, I feel so much safer here. Like, you
Is
have
that
no
right?
idea.
Dude.
I guess.
like-
'cause
Yo, I
You're
just
gonna
watched
come into
somebody
my-
because knife
die.
fights, you just like right now, bang, I just stabbed Christian.
Yeah,
I-
like-
rather
Yo,
than
if
you
you
gotta
break
tote
it-
it.
I literally just got showed this video yesterday of some dude in a mall, and because they're in Australia, also gun bans, right? So everyone just carries blades around. They start poking everybody up, right? Well, they were running around. There was some altercation, and some dude just like, dude, it was fucking nutty. I didn't want to watch it by the time I seen
Yeah.
it. You know how I get. I don't like seeing that shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't like seeing that
know,
shit.
Me too.
My Instagram.
All he did, dude, it was a quick jab, bro. Bomb. Right to dude's jugular. He bled out in like 6 fucking seconds. I was like, yo, what the fuck? He's dead? I was like, no.
Oh, hell
I did
no.
not want to see that, dude.
Because you
So
stabbed someone?
much stabbings, mate. I know people that have been stabbed. Crazy, like, so much.
I've been stabbed. I've been stabbed twice. And I could tell you that being stabbed sucks because it rips your muscle and it swells up really bad. Each wound, like around your stab wound, it's like a huge beehive, like swelling mark. It's weird. So you don't feel the initial poke, you feel the healing.
Yeah.
So a question I had for you earlier, with being like down in the South and all that, and being from the UK, what's the weirdest thing you've ever ate?
Oh, the weirdest thing. Bro, don't even know. What the weirdest? Yo, what did you make me that one time? That was
That shit was weird as hell.
He
That shit
looks
was
to
weird
their
as fuck.
roommate. Thanks for tuning into the stream, guys.
Nah, it was raw. It was something raw, like meat of some sort. Was it that liver?
Like shawarma?
That's probably the weirdest shit I've eaten. Is raw liver.
What was it?
Raw liver.
Raw liver is not very good.
Yuck.
I'm not a
It's
fan.
I don't even like the color.
That
of the
sounds like
liver,
some
dog.
Hannibal Lecter shit,
Dude.
bro.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, my boy was on a
Wait,
flex,
so-
like all doing like carnivore stuff and eating all the meat and that, and he was like, "Oh, you got to try it," and I was like, So I tried
Nah.
some. but
Fucking gross.
Nah.
Honestly, other than that,
See, I thought you were gonna say like I don't know, maybe.
There's nothing weird.
I was treating Florida like the Bayou, I guess. Like,
Wait, so have you tried gator?
You what?
Have you tried gator?
Alligator?
Yeah, it's like rubbery meat.
I don't know. I like it.
Bro,
I think it's
you-
fucking good.
you've tried it?
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like rubbery
It's
meat.
not
I
bad.
think, dude.
I've had actually, I had gator bites. They were
Yes, gator bites, delicious.
Okay, see now that sounds good.
Yeah, dude.
Battered,
So good.
battered, fried, whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Yum, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You ever had hair?
Rabbit? Yes.
No,
rabbit-
It's like
Rabbit's
rabbit.
good as fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I haven't
Rabbit's
tried it.
bomb,
Yeah.
bro.
It's like rabbit, but it's a red meat. It tastes different. Yo,
Jake,
hair
make
is
sure to share.
Really good.
Crazy. That's fucking nuts to me, man. I guess I have to try it, dude. That's one thing that I know when I go back down there. So I'm doing the whole Cajun experience. I never got to
Oh,
experience
absolutely.
So,
Yeah, the New Orleans.
it.
That,
Yeah, New
Too bad we
Orleans
couldn't
is
make
kind
that one.
I wanted to make New Orleans so bad, man. That's the fucking place. Like, since you've been in the States, where have you all traveled to? Have you gone up here towards Montana, Seattle, or in that
like
kind
the
of
Pacific
area?
Northwest at all?
nah, I've been to Georgia. I've been to Michigan because I fought there. I've been to Cali. Yeah, San Fran. Where else have I been? Yeah, Georgia. That's about it. I've not even been to New York, and I've heard that's the closest thing to like being like London.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine.
The closest thing to being back in London.
Yeah, because it's all city, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
London is the largest fucking
I
city.
didn't live in the city. I'm not a city boy. You know, live on the outskirts. Shit.
So what does that mean though? When people fucking say they live in London, I mean, like, it's hard for me to imagine it because it's so huge.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. So and I know it's divided between like Oxford, Stanford, like all these other, like divisions of it, but like when people say it's London, like what does that fucking mean?
London's it's like, I don't know.
Is it like a country of itself, man? It reminds me of its own little entity, man, of UK.
Yeah, it's London's big,
Right.
London is big. South London, North London, and it scatters all the way down. London is pretty large. You got uptown London, like central London,
And they're completely like different parts, like
and it feels different like everywhere you go, or what?
Yeah. That's
all different wherever you go. Very different.
It's fucking so crazy.
And like more populated with different races in different areas, like completely like so different. Really different. Very multicultural over there. But it's good. Like it's interesting trying different foods and and so forth. It's the UK's it's just interesting, man. I like being here and not being many of me here.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the UK and then we all sound like me. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's cool and it's like, it's my home and everything. It's where I started off and whatever. But like, I'm trying to blossom and reach out and just like be different. And like being here, I am different anyway because I am British and I'm from London.
Yeah.
Else really here is. Obviously there is people here. And I meet British people, but it's cool to be here and be different and like try and do my thing here and grow,
Well, the show has befriended
and everything over here is it's been work. Just me being here is like an investment. It's been an investment the whole time. I've had to drop everything to be here. My whole family, my friends, all my connects, I knew people for everything, bro. Like I know loads of people. And it's like completely dropped that and started again from scratch. To like get back in the groove again with learning the rules and the regulations and just life here and how it is and what it is and meet friends, build relationships. It's been crazy, bro.
Well, I think it's only going to turn up from here. Like, we all see the direction that BKFC is going. It seems to be gaining at a really rapid pace, and now they're doing pay-per-views, which are going to be high dollar value. Let's touch on that for a minute, with the price increase that's coming.
But paying for the names that they're getting for that whole card.
Right, is what I'm...
With the potentials who are on the undercard, like...
It's a no-brainer, yeah.
And if you're an app subscriber, you get it for half. So I think there should be no complaints.
No, not with the fight selection that's coming up. And I was just going to say, it gives, people like Jake, this massive opportunity at hand, too. He's going to be, not only headlining, but like he's going to be one of the main fucking names on a big-ass card that in a sport that's literally gaining millions of fucking views
every week. Yeah. That's international views.
Are you ready for superstardom if it happens?
Bring all these bigger names in and stuff, and I hope to start jumping on board and fighting these bigger names and start making money.
Are you ready for superstardom if it happens? Mentally?
I'm ready, son. I definitely feel I'm prepared. Honestly, I'm very just getting the fuck on with it and just, whatever's coming at me is coming at me, mate. I'm ready for a storm.
That's right. Really am. So what is your biggest lifestyle change since becoming a fighter? That's one for my mom.
Wow, biggest lifestyle change since
a professional fighter.
To the gym, but it's hard because I've been fighting.
You're right. We should look at the camera, not the TV.
I've gone on and off the wagon, but it's hard. It's been my life. It legit has been my life. I've been fighting my entire life. It's what I know in and out. But for a lifestyle change, it's like still staying committed to the gym. Always trying to get better, learning, watching, studying. Like it's work, mate. It's not just I can fight. Like you gotta put effort in. You really gotta try. You want to try and be great. Like you gotta fucking put the work in.
Are you one of those paranoid fighters that prefer to keep the camp very private due to the fact that you feel like other people are trying to learn technique on you or trying to learn you as an opponent, or do you are you more open?
No, even when you see me fight, like you can see my style. my last fight was a prime example of more how I move now and how I actually do move. I feel like I understand my groove now. I've got my groove, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, there's nothing. Yeah, I'll do what I'll do, and people will see what they'll see. But I don't post like tutorials or like stuff like that. You know, maybe it's something for the future I'll do. But like, yeah, all little things I feel I'm picking up. You know, I've shared with people, but I haven't shared it to like globally. I don't have that kind of audience. Like, you know, people. I don't have that audience.
You know, you see it a lot. It's common with a lot of the bare knuckle world. Like a lot of these fighters are starting to learn each other, and there's particular camps that they eventually, you know, go trying out for a fight camp or whatever. Is there a particular team like Slaughterhouse or anybody that you would want to work with in the future, or you know, any groups?
Honestly, like, nah. You know, I train quite personal. I suppose it is semi kind of not private, but I do a lot of one-on-one work. You know, I have what I have. I know how to fight. I have my style. I have my movements, whatever. Now we just critique and like mix things up, and it's just sparring. And it's just sparring with a few people. Obviously, I'll make the effort and go around and spar with different people and so forth. But nah, there's no, you know, nah, mate. I've got what I've got. You know, Jeff is my head coach. Jeff Poritz and Kevin Gleason. And Phil DeRue's my conditioning coach. I literally don't need nothing else at the minute. I'm set. I'm not looking elsewhere. I haven't got anything else to need or want.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking sick. So you've had a really...
I've got a team. I've got a foundation. I've built a relationship with these people. I trust these people. You know, they got my interests at heart, and I have theirs, and I love working with them. And
you look fucking healthy, dude. And I wouldn't say that you haven't not looked healthy, but you looked healthy. I mean, you constantly look healthy. So that means that always counts for something when you're looking at something like a fighter.
Appreciate it. Yeah, now I'm on top of everything. I'm on top of my weight. My food's been really good. You know, I've been out in the sunshine. You know, I'm super healthy. Yeah, taking good care of myself right now.
Your head seems level going into this fight. It doesn't seem like you have fucking any worries, and that's, you know, and you're humble enough to compliment your opponent in the sense of his skill and his talent. So, dude, it's awesome to hear a fighter go into a fucking really big fight and not have an attitude issue, not fucking have a clouded head, nothing. It seems like you're very level, you're focused in, dialed in.
Very clear, mate. I just gotta show up and do what I do in the gym, mate. That's it.
Right, yeah.
There's nothing else to it, bro. It really is that simple. Fuck the crowd, the spotlight.
You go ahead. I got something else to say. Go ahead, Christian. What were you saying?
Yeah, go, Christian. Add on, bro.
Oh no, I was gonna say that as well. Like, you seem very respectful and just. You're not too wrapped up in like talking shit and being.
Yeah.
No.
It's very cool. Yeah, I appreciate a fighter like that.
But, yeah. There's nothing. Yeah. Hey, what am I getting out of talking shit or like, you know, this ain't no ego check. I ain't got nothing to prove to anyone. I ain't got to say I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like, you know, yeah, I have my vision and what I want to try and display. But I'm a professional, and so is he, and it's business. At the end of the day, people can die in there, mate. At the end of the day, let's just go have fun
100%.
on a show, and that's it, mate.
People forget that, you know, there's also a show to put on, but people are putting their fucking lives on the line when they're in that ring. You're 100% correct, man.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's just yeah, it's so much more to it, and the years of combat and fighting that I've done over the years, legit, it's just to learn and understand about fighting with emotions, and that's not the case, and just, you know, really being relaxed and believing in your ability, being confident. And,
are you a manifester or a person that believes in the law of attraction?
Do I manifest?
Yeah.
Not really, but like legit. Recently, I've been having kind of like some visions and shit. You know, I ain't gonna lie.
Cool. That's what's up, dude. I'm all about that shit, dude. I'm all about that fucking behavior.
I'm focused on some positive, real good stuff, and I'm looking for a big future, mate. You know, and I've been working so hard, mate. I've been really working my ass off, and I think it's about time that fucking pays off, mate. You know, and really get to display my work and see what happens after that, where it goes. You know. Love to jump in the old movie scene or something. You know, I'd love to do all that stuff.
Hell yeah. That's big visions, bro. That's big visions.
that's a whole other avenue. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's just there's so much fun stuff I could be getting involved in, and I've just not really been thinking about it. And now I really am.
Yeah,
it's just so.
You got a question?
Yeah,
What's your thoughts on lost civilizations? That's the one I asked.
on lost civilizations.
Yeah, like the
What do you mean?
Mayans and the Atlanteans and stuff like that. What do you guys think about it? Like, do you have
Like
any
before us,
Aliens.
before us? You think they all
Aliens
just
stuff.
disappeared?
Aliens.
man? Like there has to be some kind of other life form out there that's like a human that is like an alien.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I love a believer. He's a believer.
Bro, the size of like
Everything.
whatever. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah,
I
we're
think
just
there's another
floating around as
world
a
that's
speck
not
in this whole
identical.
big body of whatever. No, I don't believe that. But I'm big on simulation theory, so I feel like if we fuck up bad, like
You can just delete them.
yeah, we just basically reset, but your saved data's still there, but the people have to regenerate,
Like
right?
your past civilization, like your Sims build city.
Well,
Like the game Civilization.
So everybody starts from level 1.
Yeah, but
like-
but you get a
Someone
little
could,
bit
like,
more
carry on from
technology
where I
every
died.
time. You know?
What was that?
Someone could carry on like with my life from when I die, or what? Or
No,
they
I
just-
feel like
if they
I
upset
feel like
you,
as
you
a
just
civilization,
go
you
back
get
to
a
my
whole
history.
reset, but you leave.
Ask
some
him
of
if
the
he's
stuff.
familiar with simulation theory. Are you familiar with simulation theory?
No, not really.
So it's like we're in a big computer.
We are
everything's
basically
like a
a big
pixel.
simulation. Like yeah, this is a really high definition, really well graded fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Or
No,
like we could be
believe-
in the body of somebody else, as in we're just one molecule in there, and then that whole body is our known universe or whatever. But there's multiple, you know?
That's like Osmosis Jones.
Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, that one's a little stretchy, man.
See, even simulation theory to me is a little. I don't know.
Really?
Just
I don't
because-
think it's that
just
far
because
out.
I've
You said you
done-
believed in
Well,
flat Earth if you looked it up enough. So
Shut up, bro.
No, I said if you look into it enough.
You said that on the
it'll-
plane.
It'll fuck with you. Like, it'll make you literally think. Like,
Well,
what
we
the
were
fuck?
looking at the curvature, and Christian's like, "Yeah, I
Like,
believed
dude,
in
like-
simulation." He's like, "I believed in flat Earth once."
I never
was like,
said
"Dude, we're
that.
40 foot in the air, or 40,000 foot in the air."
We're literally
I
looking at
never
the
said
Earth
that.
You
curve.
said you believed in
I
it
never,
for a while.
I never said that.
Or you got all bugged out on
No,
it.
I said it freaked me out. Cause
See?
if you look
I got
at
a
it-
question.
So that means
for
you
him.
believed it. At
We
least
have-
a little bit.
The show has befriended another UK fighter that calls Miami home. He goes by Tyler Goodjohn.
Good, John.
He's become a good friend of the show. Have you guys crossed paths at all?
Honestly, we've crossed paths a little bit, but like, no, honestly, not so much. I know he does his thing with Palomino and whatever down there in Miami. He's a little bit south of me.
Yeah.
But you know, he's got good people around him. You know, he's doing some good stuff. So, yeah, no, I do hope to like do something with him. Really,
He's cool as shit, bro. I think you guys would get along, bro.
You know, I will for sure link up with him. You know, yeah, well, I'm sure I'll see him at the next event. He'll be there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
I mean, not tomorrow. Obviously, not tomorrow's card, but Del Rey for sure.
Yeah.
The Del Rey card, you know, I remember him talking on his story about trying to maybe get on it or whatever. I don't know if that happened.
He said something today that he had a fight announcement. So
Yeah, he said fight news soon. Right as we were walking in the studio, and I went, eyes.
we had a question for you from one of our fans here, and it says, "What do you consider your style? Are you a mixed martial artist with like Muay
Jiu-jitsu
Thai
or Muay Thai?
Yeah.
I'm a boxer.
Boxer. Old school boxing.
I'm a bare knuckle boxer.
That's
That's
fucking
right.
right.
Yeah.
I ain't here for the bullshit.
Dude, I love that, dude. I love that more than anything in the whole universe, dude. He's like, fuck everything else. I'm a bare knuckle fighter, dog. Yeah.
Yeah, bare knuckle boxer.
Boxer.
Well, fighter, you could say, but at the same time, fighting, I can imagine kicks and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
When I say
That's fair.
Boxing, I'm specifically meaning my fists, but you can hold the head and stuff. So
That's
it's
my
fine.
favorite kind of fighting, dude. This is why I love it, dude. Bare knuckle fighting.
bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah, bare knuckle
the
boxing
sickest.
is my absolute favorite fighting style ever.
What's your biggest inspiration?
Yep.
That's another question.
Who's your
My
biggest
biggest
inspiration?
inspiration. Who or what?
Who?
So
Both.
what-
Fuck it. Run it
Who
both.
and what? Yeah, there you
My
go.
biggest inspiration honestly, my biggest inspiration is myself, bro.
Let's go.
You know, I've been so close to like peaking in my fighting career. Like I've got better, and I've had my lack, and it's like losing that focus and whatever, and distractions and so forth. And like, bro, like my biggest inspiration is when I'm disciplined and like I'm doing my thing and everything's moving smooth. Like it like inspires me. That inspires me. I'm like, damn, I feel good, and then I get with all my positive feedback with when I'm posting all my stuff about me running or training or whatever. People are like, man, you're mad inspiring, man. That is so touching. That inspires me to make me want to constantly keep doing what I'm doing because I know that it helps others. Like, I've been 240, I've been a big boy, mate. I've been up and down like a yo-yo. I've been battling food my entire life, bro. Like shocking, and it's inspiring when I look at myself in the mirror compared to like even like 3-4 years ago when I was at my biggest and like super unhealthy. And it's just like that's inspiring, and it's inspiring to others, and then that inspires me when everyone else starts doing well. I'll post my runs and I have people sending me screenshots of their runs and stuff, and they're like, yo, I'm doing this because of you, and then I'm like, yo, that's so sick. And that's why I constantly post. I'm gonna go run, I'm training, I'm grinding, I'm sweating, I'm working, and everyone's all like, yo, you're mad inspiring, and it keeps going, and I'm just a fucking train, mate, and I keep it going.
Are you a personal trainer on the sidelines, or like, because are you a personal trainer or anything on the sidelines? Are you training anybody?
Yeah, I coach boxing.
Coach boxing,
I have a few guys, like Timberland and
we typically
a couple celebs and a few closer friends and a few people I work with. People just trying to get better and so forth.
We typically give a moment for you guys to shine light on your sponsors and your gyms and shit. Do you have anybody you want to shout out?
Spotlights in my gyms, honestly, yeah, just massive shout out to Jeff and Kevin for all their work and effort, what they do with me, mate, they made me, help me be the fighter I am today. They understand my game, they understand my style, and they really made me. And they're awesome. And Phil DeRue, his work and effort he puts into me. I want to say a massive thank you to Mark 1 Boxing, MK1 Boxing. These guys, they've been sponsoring me recently. We've been working together, and they are super cool guys. Super cool team. Their equipment is really good. Super good. Mark 1 Boxing. They're at MK1. It's on my Instagram. Again, their equipment is really lit. They're like really good. So
nice.
Check them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a manager?
But like for people in my gym, Lorenzo Medina, that boxer, mate, he's a savage, bro. I'm sorry, but he's a beast.
Who's your gym?
My gym is Beta Bay Boxing. It's in Sunrise. So my coach Jeff Peritz, he's got a flooring company, and it's like the facility he had built above his warehouse. So it's just a small gym. So, he's got like 5 bags in there, wall bag, couple speed bags. It's small, It's very small. We've got a 14-foot ring that we spar in, and I'm moving and dancing around in the.
That's dope, actually. I like the smaller ring
set.
It gives you that, right?
Yeah, it's difficult to work in. But honestly, man, it gets so much better working in such a small space. So then when I go into a round circle that's massive, I got all that room to dance around. I got a field day.
You are a good boxer, man. The fights that I've seen, you're a good boxer, man. You've had a couple of slip ups where you got caught with some pretty vicious punches, but other than the cuts, man, it didn't seem like you took a whole lot of damage. You know what I mean?
No, it's just superficial stuff. It was just unnecessary damage that didn't need to take. Obviously, you're talking about the lane fight, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, that was it. That's the only one.
Like the one that's the one that you got the most damage.
I was sitting on my front leg. I had a bad load up after my weigh in. I was super heavy going into the fight. I didn't feel myself. My head weren't there, bro. I was sitting on my front foot, no footwork. Like, bruh.
Even on your bad moment, though, that was my point.
I beat the shit out of myself as well. Shocking.
It's funny because even in your bad moment, you said that, you just fell off in that fight. You still put on a nice display of nice boxing. I mean, it wasn't, I wouldn't say it wasn't fantastic, but the blood made it look worse than it was, but you did really well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I stood my ground. Do my best to go out on my shield, brother. I could stand back up, and I did, and I kept fighting, and that was that, mate. And weathered that storm. Had to rethink a bunch of shit afterwards. Came back, had a really good performance against Ricci. Again, I still wasn't there mentally at all. But, I landed some shots through some combinations, and it was nice to drop him and then, build my way back up. Then I went to London, and I showed the fuck up.
Yeah, you did.
Took that to the park.
Yeah, you did.
So, yeah, let's go for the next one and see what happens.
That's right.
You feel me?
Yep,
Look at
yep.
the progress. Just look at the progress. Look at everything.
Speaking of London, we have a BKFC London card tomorrow. I've only seen the highlight of Connor Tierney with his little bra saying
Connor Tierney with his little titties out.
He's a fucking cool dude, man.
To that fight. Yeah, the whole fight card's pretty cool, man. There's a few people in there that I know of. But yeah, the fight card's awesome, man. Really, really.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a good one, and it's early, right? It's earlier, I think.
It'll be earlier, yeah. Well, definitely earlier for you. You're a couple of hours behind me, ain't you?
Yeah, we're 2 hours behind you, yeah.
Yeah, so if it shows that 8 over there, 8 as 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 p.m. Yeah, it'd be like 1.
Yeah, it'd be like a noon show for us.
12, 1 for you.
So who do you got? Oh, what the hell we got going on here, bro?
No, ignore those, bro.
Yeah, right.
Fucking. Not only that. So who do you have in the
main card?
Yeah, you got Jake, or do you got fucking or do you got O'Connor?
Damn. I'm gonna give it to Tierney, just because I speak to him a little bit on Instagram, and he's super cool people.
Yep.
And I do wish him all the best with success, because he's a good character. I love his style. He's really good charisma. He's a fun, bubbly, nice sound dude, and he can box. He's good with it. So I look forward to seeing his work. I think he should have that win.
For him to have that many fights under his belt.
But yeah, I ain't saying that Lindsay's
Jake Lindsay, yeah. Right? Yeah, it's Jake Lindsay.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's gonna be easy work whatsoever.
Oh no.
Fuck no, dude. I think
I'm
also
not saying that whatsoever.
I just think that with Connor's resume, he's just a step ahead.
I think Connor overall is gonna get him. I just think he's a lengthier fighter. I think Connor's good, but Jake's good as well. And I think if Jake shows up and has his best day, and Connor doesn't have his best day, that's how Jake will
That's
win.
what I mean. He shows up, bro.
Yeah. And then it's all you're always a punch away. So.
And we know better than anything on this fucking show is that we find it all the time. You're only a punch away, truly. You know what I mean? You could fucking get knocked.
It really don't say nothing, especially
okay, good job, TJ. Really yep, that's right. 12 for us tomorrow. Thank you. So noon. Yep, 2 Eastern. Mike Quigg, shout out. Oh, we got our Donnybrook stuff. Pull it out.
Oh, yeah, no, hey, yeah. So,
we're going to take a minute. Watch that. Don't put the last thing you want to do.
Yeah. Get a bunch of hate mail, huh?
They ain't gonna hate on Donnybrook. Donnybrooks the man's.
So
our first live bare knuckle event. Show this one.
Yo, check this. So Donnybrook does some cool artwork.
I can't see that. I need it closer.
Let's see here.
Oh.
Let me get up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was better. When
all right. Donnybrook does some sweet poster art.
Yo, that's lit.
Right.
And some shirts.
So he sent us some cool ones here that we're gonna
24
because we're gonna be putting them into the fucking studio. That's the
we've had them.
Quinn Henry one.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool.
So Donnybrook is doing some of the artwork for BKFC.
Show them all off. Mike Quigg, shout out.
I'm rich.
And Donnybrook Co.
They also do videos in the old school kind of like
the that reel. You got to wind that shit up one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Doolittle Richmond one there.
Oh, TJ, I know. We're all same time. Thank you.
Hopefully the main event soon to be me, and then you'll have one of them.
That's right. I was just gonna say that, bro. Hopefully we get to see your face on here sooner than later. Look at this one.
That's cool.
That was number 1.
Oh shit!
That's
Really?
sick, dude. And then here's one of the newer ones with
Bare knuckle one.
Palomino.
That's impressive because the first fight on that card was Arnold Adams.
That's lit.
Not a lot of people know that, so you got to put that one out there every once in a while. You know.
Where's Arnold Allen?
What?
What did you say, Arnold Allen?
Oh, Arnold Adams. He was the first. fight.
Arnold Adams.
Arnold Adams. Yeah, he was the first fight on the
Sorry,
first
I thought you said
BKFC
someone
fight. Or on the first BKFC card.
So shout out to Donnybrook and Mike Quigley. Their artwork is sick. They do videos too. So maybe if you fucking get in one of those, when you get into like a dog fight and God forbid you make it stretch out longer than you intended, I bet you them boys will give, if it becomes fight of the night. They like to do fight of the nights, and they'll give you like a reel, like one of those old school black and white.
That's cool.
All right, so bare knuckle boxer, da 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 da. You know what I mean? It's really
they got that.
cool.
They
man.
got their own niche little style. It's dope as fuck.
It's hella sick, bro.
Awesome. Look what's in it.
To become infamous, right? That's the goal.
Right, and the goal is to become infamous because fame is
Actually,
fleeting.
Let's put him up because he's still in here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Dude,
Newsreel
I think
style. There you go. Good job.
I think this fucking interview has been sick as fuck so far. I don't want to keep you. I know you're getting late. It's getting late over there. I had a few questions concerning the upcoming card, but I totally spaced them. Oh yeah, we have a massive girl fight coming in. We got Jenny Savage versus fucking Britain Hart for the belt.
On that Virginia card.
Yeah, who do you have picked on that, man?
Hey, Reggie's on that card as well. But out of that chick fight, who you got?
It depends, man. Same thing. Who shows up, bro?
I think Jenny Savage hits so fucking hard, man.
She's fought messy before, and she's fought with a little bit more, strategic. So it really depends on her A game, how she turns up. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's just gonna be a great.
Britt's a good ass boxer now. Like under Ryan Perez, Britt has become a phenomenal little striker. At a slaughterhouse, But I think Jenny Savage is so fucking hungry, and she hits really hard. I think that's the one to really watch. That's
what I mean. It's like who's gonna be moving their red, who's gonna be fighting smart,
who's gonna put in what they learned.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stick to the game plan. Because some people say they switch up game plan while in the fight, and it just doesn't work out for them.
Yep.
Arnold Adams. Unfortunately.
I'm ready when if we show up to Delray, I'm just excited to meet you in person. I think this interview's been sick as fuck. It gave us an idea of who you are as a person. I think you're our type of people, bro.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it, man. I'm just chilling. I'm just me, mate. It's just being myself, son.
And congratulations on your sobriety.
Nice freedom, son,
Shit. One more time. I was gonna say, just congratulations on your sobriety, man. Way to get on it.
Oh, thank you. What's up with my mum with the sobriety situation that we talked about?
I think someone was just saying congratulations, sobriety game.
Oh, okay. I mentioned sobriety earlier. I think with my mum. Yeah, she's like, damn, like 12 years sober.
Oh, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Our relationship now is amazing. Yeah, it's solid, mum, mate.
Is that your inspiration, for your person? Who inspires you?
Yeah, honestly, my parents, man, as well, they do inspire me. When I was talking about earlier, I was very selfish in the way that came across. It's not like that. It's just I inspire myself with getting good feedback from other people, being positively energized by me.
No, I don't think that was a selfish statement at all, man. I think you should be the person that you inspires yourself, bro.
But honestly, my two other people, mate, it really is my parents. I've seen my mum go through shit bad, bro, bad, and then to come out where she's at now, to see that, it's damn.
Are your folks together?
It's just just through life and the hustle and the grind, and seeing how hard my parents work, and I'm trying to do great to be able to maybe provide them with a better life. It'd be amazing. So this isn't just for me, as much as that I'm doing this for me, but this is for my future and my kids and whatever else. I'm reaching out from Southeast London.
You got kids?
Create something here.
Do you have children?
I do not. I have 2 cats.
Got 2 cats. That's right.
But I'm an only child. I've got no brothers and sisters. It's just me.
Your parents
Yeah,
together, or did they get?
No, they separated when I was 2. My dad's 50 now, and my mom is 51.
Let's go, man. You got young parents like me.
Yeah, super young. Yeah, and I'm 33. I'm 34 this year, man.
Fact.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, my mom had me when she was 16. So yeah, yep. And
Yeah,
I'm
same
30.
time.
I'm 33, man.
My dad was 16.
Yeah, so that's what I was like the same age. I think. Pretty sure.
Crazy.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like my mom's my inspiration too. She's one of them. But I wanted to get on that. Art, like who and what our inspirations are. Levi, what's yours?
I'm inspired by the money.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, for real. Just inspirations.
What's your inspiration?
Day in and day out.
Yeah.
Just inspiring to be better.
Me too. Success.
So-
I would say success.
Like
success.
nothing truly in
Success
the
for me, dude. Success is the inspiration.
You know, I got reasons why I still do it, but truly inspirational, personal to me is, just the hope of getting better and doing the best I can.
Yep.
Honestly, so.
Good.
Who inspires you the most?
Oh, my wife, my daughter.
Fair enough.
You know, because they
I'd
do
just say
push me.
family in general for me.
And for sure. Ty's got it.
How's your daughter?
Huh?
What's up?
How old is your daughter?
Oh, she's 8.
8. Awesome. That's interesting age. How's that going?
Good, dude. I'm
Yeah.
you know, and I help coach your basketball team. We haven't lost yet, so you know, it's just a good time in life is when you get a.
Let's go, son.
You
know?
the
the
reigning best
Ain't
coach
lost
in
yet.
town. It's no problem, but it's whatever.
That's awesome. No, but I look forward to meeting you guys also. I'll say hopefully I'll see you guys in Delray at the fight, and yeah, definitely have a little drink after or something.
Yeah, let's make it happen, dog. Let's make it happen.
Hell yeah, mate.
With that, we're gonna have Christian start off our sponsors. Christian, get it on.
Yeah, let's do it, buddy.
So this episode's brought to you by 20 Past 4, your one-stop vape and head shop.
Yep.
4 locations.
4 locations.
2 in Great
Two in
Falls.
Great Falls. One in Helena, one in Billings.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
And,
You're coming.
Here we go, son.
The Halftime Sports Bar here in Great Falls. Hudson's Trash Removal. If you need any garbage or cleanup around your
I just
place,
worked for Hudson this morning.
Yeah, he'll hook you up. And then Guerrilla Warfare Apparel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at go. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Use our code TWB10 at checkout for 10% off.
I have a question, actually. Speaking of that, are you being managed?
I am. Yeah, I'm with first round. I'm with first round in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I was just wondering. That was one of the main questions. I didn't see too much of management or anything.
Yeah. No sweat.
Word. And sponsors. That's it, right?
That's pretty good, dude.
Jamie
Christian,
and Auntie Jamie St. Mark's. Let's go.
And Jamie St. Mark's, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Our day one.
and on top of that, that's it for now.
Yeah, I think
Bigger
dude,
things coming here soon.
Jake, it's been fucking dope, man. I wish you the best. You got my pick. I'm just gonna say it out loud. So you got my pick. I got you down.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you tune in. I hope to see you there anyway. Come show some love, man. Be good to see you guys and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Hey,
man.
we appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Mad love, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Mad love, brother.
Yes, brother.
Love.
And everybody else, thank you for tuning in. Like, share, comment. Woo, 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 woo. Hell yeah.
Lit. Love, fellas.
Now, right? Is it kill?
No.